My name is Zimran Clottey, a.k.a. Great Aluta, and I just urge you to watch and patronize K-Sam's studios.
This is the fourth edition of the Vegetarian Festival, and it's happening to be here at Accra Technical Training Center, ATTC. We have our lovely brother here, Zimran. Is it right?
Zimran, yeah.
Yes. How do you feel today's program?
Well, I mean, what word can I use? I mean, I'm glad to be here, honestly. I feel this is a gathering of people with like minds, or people who are sharing life.
Okay, but is,
Life, so.
is this your first time? Because this is the fourth edition. Is it your first time being here?
Yeah, for this particular one, this is my first time.
But are you a vegan, vegetarian, or the other side?
Yeah,
Strictly vegan.
yes, I am.
But how long have you been doing this?
Well, I started this. This is way back. I think that was just before I started, just around the time I was doing things to do for love. That's when I started.
Okay.
So this is about 20 years.
So approximately 20 years being vegetarian.
About 20, yeah, about 20.
Okay.
It's about 20, 18, 19. Yeah.
There is this question that when I meet any vegetarian or any vegan, I just ask that. They said most of vegetarians lack vitamin B12. That is what they say. What do you have to say about this?
For me, I don't see that as a problem at all, because I feel that, God has made substitutes as everything that we need in both animals and in, the plants.
Okay.
So, it's interesting that for some researchers, or for some people that we look up to so much, this is the declaration that they have made, that B12 is not in our diet. But we have B12. We find B12 in some of the things that we take, as vegans, some of the plant-based diet things, they contain it, And like the last speaker was saying, okay, there are certain nutrients that we develop in ourselves, through our own bodies. So I don't see that as an excuse or as a problem or a challenge with vegetarians or vegans. No, I don't see that.
So they mostly also tag vegetarianism with long life, long age. Other people say that, are you saying I will not die because I don't take in meat or fish and other stuff?
Well, I would say that your chances of actually living longer, are higher when you're vegan.
Okay.
Because if you look at the whole body itself, our digestive system, our teeth and all that, shows that we are herbivores. We are not supposed to be carnivores. You understand? So that is enough, to tell us that once the body itself actually adjusts to a particular kind of or condition, a particular kind of diet, then once you're on that diet, you should live longer than somebody who's not on that diet. I mean, for me, this is obvious.
Okay.
So I don't really see it that way, but I feel that everybody has a destiny. Everybody has karma. We are all working ourselves through our experiences on this earth. And therefore, somebody's time may be to leave early. Somebody's time may be to leave later. Some of the great men or the prophets that walked this earth didn't stay long.
Okay.
So I don't see that as, maybe sometimes we want to find excuses, to be able to run away from the facts. You understand? We say vegetarianism is expensive. We say so many things about that. But I believe that if you look at even what the expenses you make when you are unhealthy or you are sick, I should tell you that, Charlie. If you can change rather and spend rather on a healthy diet, it saves you a lot more.
Okay, but what caught your attention to become a vegetarian? Because I don't think you started at birth.
No, I didn't.
So what happened?
Well, I would say in my case it was spirituality, and then later health endorsed it.
Okay.
It was spirituality.
Okay, what do you have for our listeners and viewers out there?
Oh, well, I'll just say that that's all I've been actually saying since way back when I was actually in the Vegetarian Association. I will say that there are 4 basic benefits that you can draw from vegetarianism. And it's not just the health aspect. That's what most people look up to, the health, the spiritual side. Because if you really, I believe that if you really want to develop yourself spiritually, then the vegan diet is the most important thing.
Okay.
So, and then if we also want to save our planet, we're talking about climate change and all that.
Sure.
I think that is another area that we need to focus on.
Okay.
And then finally, we look at the economic side of it. Vegetarianism, for me, helps you to live a modest life and it can help you also to be able to save up, can help you to be able to, I mean, even in terms of acquiring wealth, I believe that that is even the way for you to be able to make much more. Because that way, you're more disciplined. You can manage your, so you don't spend on junk. Sorry to say that.
Okay, is it entire family or only yourself?
Well, I have had families, but it's one big family. When I say families, we've gone through divorces and all that. So family is a bit large. I'd say, well, everybody somehow who comes in tries to, live like me or try to follow. But I'd say one person has been outstanding. She stood her grounds through, but she's no more with me. The new person I have now, well, she's catching up.
Okay. Okay, so when people want to get in touch with you, how do they get in touch with you?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm very open. I'm not somebody who's difficult to find. So in terms of numbers and all that, I give now my number out.
So can you put your number out there so that in case anybody wants to reach out to you?
No problem. I do pranic healing also. So if anybody wants to try natural healing, pranic healing, no touch healing, my number is 020-811-2759. 020-811-2759.
Or your location?
Or 0541-510-696. My location is Fafaha, Adenta Fafaha.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, with pranic healing, there, Charlie, you come in or distance healing, you can even be far away, we'll still do it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, pranic healing is the life energy or life force healing. Now, basically, whether we are aware or not, there's a particular life energy, okay, that transcends the entire universe, okay. Now, that is what helps you and myself to grow. That's what helps plants and all that. That's the invisible force that makes things that we know, the living things that we know, live. Now, what we mean by pranic healing, or what pranic healing basically does, is actually using or activating this life force to be able to do its work to heal the body when the body is not right, it's not well. So how does it goes with two principles. The principle of, let me say, how do you call it? Self-recovery. The body itself has a natural self-recovery ability. Everybody natural, even dogs and animals have it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we do is that we clean off from the invisible etheric body. Okay, let me rather say the energy body, because you have other energy bodies. It's not just what we see like this, but you can feel that energy body in the aura, on the side of anybody. Okay, now that energy body is where usually diseases start from before they actually materialize or appear in the physical body. So we clean the disease energy from that source, and then we help activate the body's self-recovery ability, through the prana, energizing through prana. Wow. And then the body heals by itself.
Wow, that is quite deep. So in case you want to go through this process, just kindly get in touch with him.
Oh yeah, I mean, for all ailments, you're sure to catch up with that. We do with psychological ailments, all the other ones, emotional ones and all that.
Okay. So get in touch with our brother and he will dare to help you. This is Kisam Studio. Kindly stay and stay for more. Thank you.